Yo guys, it's me Matrix here, coach of the Welsh Wailords, bringing you week 7 of the SSA Blind Draft League. We got off to a really bad game in the last match, but hopefully this time we bounce back a little bit better. We'll see how it goes. We are up against the Commissioner of the League, Boo, and his San Francisco TM 49ers. I think it's called San Fran 49ers. Yeah, so it's kind of a tricky one. I don't remember the full team. I haven't got the team to hand right now, but I do know that they have like this really strong sun mode. They have the Torkoal, they have Skelbiers, they have Lilligant, they have another grass type of thing. So it's very much centric around like a sunny sun weather. They've got Oranguru as well, so that they do have a really good trick room mode. I'm just going to see if I can pull up the team. Yeah, so yeah, they got the Oranguru, they have Bellabolt, they have Palisand, Zangoose, so some decent mons on the team, really. And obviously the biggest threat is that Sunroom mode that they can run. This week we have got Frostmoth, which is kind of a funny one to be bringing up against a Sun team. It is running Ice Beam, Terror Blast, Quiver Dance, Protect, with the Leftovers item. So the idea is that Frostmoth should be good into most of the team if I use Terra Frostmoth. And I should be able to get like a Quiver Dance up or something and then take a lot of their special attackers. Obviously Unaware is a bit of an issue from the Skelbier, so it's something I've kind of got to tie down a little bit with this team, I think. We've got the Arboliver here with the Harvest ability with Citrus Berry. It is Terra Fire, should be able to take those fire type moves from like Torkoal a little bit better. It is running the Earth Power so that we can deal with Torkoal a little bit. But other than that, Fire, Terra Fire Blast, and Geiger Drain. We've got Mabosif, which is honestly the stakeout variant. It's running the Black Glasses, I think, to do as much damage with dark moves as possible, because they don't have any natural dark resists on the team. And this Mabosif has got the Taunt and Roar, so there's multiple options to try and remove that monkey if it comes down to it. So if it's Terra Fairy, then I can't crunch, I can taunt or roar. If it's Mental Herb, I can't taunt, but I can roar. So there's a lot of things that the Mabosif can do to try and remove the Oranguru from being such a annoying nuisance on the field. Then we've got the Terra Grass Ceruledge, which honestly I think does pretty well into the team. Like Terra Grass is pretty good into the team outside of fire types. They've got Sun, and this has got Flash Fires, so I think it does pretty well. We do have all 4 moves, but that's because we are Assault Vest. And so it's got Flame Charge here, which is really interesting because it can boost its speed up a little bit. Obviously, it's never going to outspeed like the Grassmon, but Lilligant. But if I'm Terra Grass, then it can't be put to sleep either, so there's that to consider. So Bitter Blade, Shadow Claw, Flame Charge, and Shadow Sneak. Really good offensive pressure all around into the team. Especially with the fact that it can take a lot of what the Torkoal wants to dish out into it. Then we've got the Gamora, which is just Sugarberry to try and take a ground type move, I suppose. But it's also Terra Poison, which is good because the team outside of like Skelbiers doesn't really have any poison resists. They have the Palisand, but I'm not 100% sure if that even comes. So like, it's got good coverage into pretty much the entire team, with Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, and Power Gem. And then lastly, we've got Morgrim, which is here to provide like some fake out support. Stops the Grassmon Lilligant from just doing whatever it wants to do immediately. I can get some Thunder Waves off, and admittedly, the Glamora is too fast that the Lilligant is too fast that even with a Thunder Wave in Sun, it's still outspeeding my team. But there is potential for like fake outs, fake tears, parting shots, and just trying to mitigate some damage here and there across the board. So we'll see what we can do. That's the team introduction. Hopefully I've given myself a little bit more of an idea of what the game plan is this time, so I don't go as blind, but I had a quick look over the team, see what I can do, and hopefully we can actually do something this week. Alright, I'll see you in the match, guys. Alright, here we are. we're back. We are against Boo now. I think the team looks pretty good. Hopefully I can palette it. And we'll see what Boo has got in store for us. So basically everything I expected, except for the Zangoose and the Veluza comes to this, which is kind of unexpected. They do have the Mons, the Trick Room and the Sun Room, so they don't actually have Cyclosar or Bellowed Bolt. Instead, they have Zangoose. Okay, because of they still have that really dominant Sun Room mode. Mabosstiff is actually pretty good, offensively into things as well as supportive. I'm going to lead the Mabosstiff and Morgrim, because Morgrim allows me to have fake out pressure to annoy the Lilligant, but also allows me to reposition a few things with some passing shots and damage mitigation. Cerulege in the back because of it. I think it looks pretty decent into this team if I'm Terra Cerulege. But even with the Sun, Veluza shouldn't be doing too much. Just got to be careful of the crit set. And then it's do I bring the Frostmoth, Arbeliever, or the Glimora? And with the Veluza being there, it makes the Glimora look a little bit worse. And I can see CC coming from the Zangoose, but nothing too bad, obviously, because I resist. And then Frostmoth could be good, but with the inclusion of 2 extra physical mons, which I don't know if they're going to come out on lead, I'm just going to try the Glimora to begin with. Just because Power Gem seems pretty free across the entire team, at least as a nice stab. Sludge Bomb as well, they only have the Scaldiage to resist it, so give it a go. Pinky and Packfish. Now I don't really know what that thing does, but I'm just gonna go for a. I could roar or taunt this. Let's go for a roar and just fake out the Packfish. I don't see the major issue from doing this. Breaks a potential sash. We can see if he goes for a Trick Room or not. Yeah, he went for a Trick Room there, but oh, what he did it? It did flinch, didn't it? Yeah. Okay, so then we get the Scaldiage out, which I think is pretty fine. We got the Roar, so he's definitely was trying to go for the Trick Room in that position. I think I'm okay to just go for the Crunch into Scaldiage, try and get some pressure on the board. I could Thunderwave the Veluza, but I might just Parting Shot this thing. What have I got in the back? I've got Glimora. It's not really ideal, so we'll keep it out in the field for 1 turn and Thunderwave. He didn't go for a Terror, which is really, really interesting to me. Not quite enough to kill. Oh, Final Gambit. Does just kill it though. It did allow me to get that Thunderwave off, that crunch off into the Scaldiage first. I didn't know Veluza had that much HP. Do see that Torch Storm come out. Gets that special attack boost going for it, but it's already pretty damn on the weaker side of HP. Now Glimora could come out here, and I could attack that slot. The Cerulege can also attack the Oranguru slot, because if I know he's going to bring out Torque on the end game. I think I'm going to bring out the Cerulege here and just Parting Shot out with the Morgrim, because I can't taunt. I'm not going to taunt that capability anymore. He could go for a Protect here, but I don't know. Even if he does, I don't know if it really does him that well. I could Fate Tears this turn, the Oranguru, then Parting Shot out. That is something to consider as well for the Glim. So we'll do that. Flied. Torkoal. Oh, Torkoal's going to take a nice Shadow Claw here. So I'm just going to Shadow Claw the Morgrem. No, the Shadow Claw the Torkoal. And Parting Shot it. Like, lower its special attack a little bit. I'm Flash Fire. He can't do anything. So he either goes for the Eruption, or he doesn't. I'm bringing in a Mon that at least resists fire. It's very unlikely to be running Earthquake. And it's not like he's going to go for a Psychic into that slot. Yeah, so Earth Power doesn't do too much thanks to my attack. My Assault Vest. And yeah, so Instruct is kind of annoying, but we do live 2 of those, which is really nice to see. Get a nice Shadow Claw off into that Mon. The only problem is that, yeah, I'm Shuckerberry. It might be better off for me to go for a Terra Grass, but to live, I want to Bitter Blade the Oranguru. It's really difficult. I think I've got to go for a Shadow Claw into the Torkoal though. And I'm going to Spiky Shield protect this thing. This should allow me to at least live a Earth Power pretty comfortably if he decides to double into that slot. And like I'm Flash Fire, so not like I'm going to get hit by a Fire move. Yeah, so just to mitigate this damage, Shadow Sneak should be able to pick, special defense drop as well. Psychic, that's fine. So I think Trick Room's got one more turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Shadow Sneak the Torkoal and swap out into Morgrem in case he goes for that Psychic. I think Glim's got potential. Yeah, okay. I'm still Shadow Sneaking this slot though. So it's still going to be a dead Skeldiage. Okay, so he actually went for the Psychic into the other slot, which is a little bit worrisome. But I do have Fake Out into that Torkoal this turn now. And I could swap out here. Into Glim. Give Ceruledge a little bit of a chance, but it's really hard. I think, unfortunately, I've just got to keep in with you and Fake Out the Torkoal. But I don't know if it kills, so we'll Shadow Sneak you, and honestly, I'm just going to Thunderwave you. I could have tried to find out if it was the other. I could have tried to find out if it was doing the other ability there, but inner focus or not, that's the word. Yeah, it's annoying. Sarah died, but Lim is still in an okay position. He says. Like, surely he's got to try and go for the double protect on the Torkoal. So, like, what's the best course of play? Probably just going for the Power Gem, killing the Torkoal off. But I could Fate Tears and try and get the KO on that. I am Shuckerberry. We're gonna have to do this, aren't we? You know what's annoying is that I fucking knew he was gonna go for the double protect. Like, I knew that was his out, but like, without having an attack with Morgrim, I can't remove the Torkoal and kill the Oranguru. And he doesn't even get fully parried, which is just like, come on. Alright, so I've got Shuckerberry, so I'm just going to go for my strongest move into the Oranguru, which is Sludge Bomb, and I'm going to Thunder Wave the Torkoal and hope for Power Chance. No. Okay, we do get a full power into that slot, which is nice. Oh my god, so damn close. See, that's what I mean, like, it's -4, and I still couldn't even get the killer. You're never going to miss, you're never going to miss. You're probably going to do less damage though, so we have to play for this. Interesting. How many turns of Trick Room are left? This might be checking for no reason, but yeah, 2. So I can attack this turn and thingy the next. So I kind of have to hope that the Torkoal like dies or something, or gets fully powered or something like that. I need a full paralysis onto whatever he decides to attack my Mori with, which is Torkoal. Nah, no such luck. No such luck. The final Gambit was a decent play, to be fair. I can't win from here. But I'm curious now, like, how much HP does the Veluza get? 90 HP? Damn. Didn't realize it was that. I thought it'd be like 70 something. Okay. So the final Gambit was a cool tech. Difficult to do though. dear. Okay. So now I know that he's got that, I kind of feel like I need... Because it's going to be Scarf the loser. So I kind of feel like I need the Morgrim. Oh, dear. Oh! This is going to be really dumb, but I think I've got an idea for it. Because what I can do is do similar opening play. Similar, not exact. You should be more prepped for it. And then I've got Cerulege as a switch in for the final gambit, at the very least. Now I could Thunder Wave and kill that as well, so that's an option as well. So then there's Glamora and Arbeliever. What do they have trouble with? Like the Firemon's a little bit, and Oranguru. So like honestly, Glamora is still my best bet, unless I decide to Terra Frostmoth and go for Quiver Dancers. We'll try you. I think we'll go for the plan that I'm going for the Frostmoth endgame and using Terra on Frostmoth. Because he knows I'm the Shuckerberry on the other one now. Okay. So I have a few options I can do here. But I still think my best option is to fake out the Lilligant. Because, like, what do they do? Do they after you here, or do they go for the... Alright, so if we fake out Lilligant to stop it from doing that, I can crunch or taunt the Lilligant as well. And that makes that less of an issue for the time being. I just can't tell if he's going to go for Sleep Powder, or if he's going to go for... I know he's going to Erupt here. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Like, I could... Oh, shit. It's this Terra Ghost. Ooh, that's annoying. I should have faked out the... Should have faked that Torkoal. Ah, okay. Maybe. If he doesn't taunt... If he doesn't fake out... Okay. Oh, that's okay. I'm fine with that. Honestly. Because I taunt the Lilligant. And yeah, Morgrim is in a bad spot, but I'm just going to swap in Cerulege onto that. Now I can crunch the Lilligant, or I can do some damage to the Torkoal. Let's crunch the Lilligant. Man, am I just not playing right at the moment? That's an interesting switching. Oh my god, that just one-shot it. Jesus Christ. I know I'm Stakeout, but I did not expect that amount of damage there. Whew. Mabostiff, you might have died there, but Jesus Christ, did you do your job. I'm honestly feeling like bringing Morgrim back out. Because what I can do this turn. Well, I can't Parting Shot, that's for sure. This is really awkward for you, isn't it, Scale? Cerulege. Like, I think I'm forced to the Shadow Claw play, which is really annoying. I can fake out the Torkoal, but I'm gonna Thunder Wave. We'll fake out. We'll fake out. There's nothing else I can really do there. I didn't want a Terror here. If I brought out Frostmoth, I could have Terrored Frostmoth there instead. I think Frostmoth was better to have done. Because I need to Bitter Blade at some point. I know I've got Flash Fire boost and in Sun, so like it should negate a lot of things, but the resistances from the fire moves. So like part of me just really wants to go for the Bitter Blade into that mon, because I'm pretty sure I've got Flash Fire activated. It doesn't tell me where it is. I don't know if I don't remember what Flash Fire does, if I'm being honest. This should be a neutral damage move. We'll go for a Bitter Blade. Wait, what? Bitter Blade into you. And Thunderwave Torkoal. Oh my lord. Need some HP recovery. Yeah, it does kill, that's fine. So Flash Fire is just boosting my fire type moves all game, which is nice. Okay. Okay. So I can Shadow Claw it. It's probably my best bet. And honestly, just like Thunderwave it maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna be hard to say. Hard to say. Yeah, okay, it misses. Not a lot else I could really do. Oof. Damage is so close, just not enough. Interesting that it's only using Earth Power though. So we just Shadow Sneak Lilligant, and I'm going to Pan Shot the Torkoal. I don't think it's going to bring out... I don't think he's going to Flamethrower this slot. But if he does, I don't really care too much. So Geiger Drain Encore, probably after you, and maybe Sleep Powder. There's going to be a -1 Flamethrower anyway, even if it is into this slot. Without Sun. No, it's fine. I just needed some other form of damage on the board, honestly. We'll go for a Bitter Blade. I want to see how much damage it does. Not a lot. Okay. And I also want to see how much damage a -1 Flamethrower does outside of the Sun. So I survive. That's good info. Alright. Honestly, Beyblade versus the Shadow Claw, Beyblade did just as much. Okay. That stakeout damage into the Zangoose was pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. This is getting difficult. Alright, so we learned a bit from that game, like, we can live a -1 out of Sun, Flamethrower with Frostmoth, which is kind of interesting, to be honest. The Morgan is nice, but, like, I feel like they're expecting it. So I feel like bringing Morgan on lead again with you, but I kind of want Arbor Liver in the back. Which seems dumb. But like they've got the Trick Room up once, and I feel like they're gonna bring the Oranguru. And like that allows Arbor Liver to have a bit of a chance. Plus they're probably gonna go back to the Veluza. Blinky and Pinky. Okay. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I'm passing shotting that. I'm just going up for a straight crunch into you. I know it's not going to be enough, but I think it's still okay. I was in such two minds to just go for a Terra Dark crunch here. That's interesting. That was very interesting. Oh, you were trying to instruct me into roaring, or I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to do there. I think I'm stuck here because I've got to attack Pinky with a move. I think, but Shadow Ball's going to be hitting me for neutral. I think I go for a Flame Charge into the Pinky to get my speed up. But do I want to Terra here? Because I've got Arbor Liver in the back, and that's not going to do overly well. But yeah, I think we just Flame Charge you, and just crunch Blinky. Ah, so close, so close, so close. At least I get a speed boost against this. Wait, what did I Terra? Oh, I did Terra. I meant to Terra. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Oh no, he's gonna Terra Fairy. Terra Ghost. Oh. Oh. Okay. Crunch is still going to do good damage to you. Very good damage. Not great damage into you, but whatever. Oof, Sarah Ledge. Now I can Shadow Sneak you, but I'm not. I'm not going to waste Sarah Ledge yet. I'm going to bring Morgan back out. And I'm going to... Do I... Because this is the thing, right? I can Shadow Sneak the Veluza and get big damage. I can also outspeed Blinky. I outspeed not Veluza if it is a Scarf variant. I'm going to go for a Shadow Sneak, and I'm going to Protect this turn. I don't know if this is the right play. I maybe should have killed the other mon. Did I misplay? Did I misplay? Did I misplay? No, I haven't misplayed just yet. That's fine. That was close. It was close. So we can shadow you and crunch Packfish. I think that's okay. Live in that cycle cut. Jesus Christ. And we do this because we want to remove the fire type off the field. Kind of annoying that I lose Sarah-Ledge. Torkoal could be a little bit of an issue, but I can double the Oranguru now. I'm going to bring Arboliver back out. Yeah, Torkoal. So we're just going to Earth Power you and crunch into Pinky. I think that's the best thing I can do. I don't think that loses me the game. I wanted to get as much, like, I wanted Arboliver on the field because I should outspeed Torkoal. Yeah, and it does the most damage to stop an Eruption from just absolutely destroying here. Wherefore, if I had Morgan on the field, he could have protected. I don't know, probably could have still done it with just Morgan, to be honest. Alright, so we Earth Power and Crunch and we should win. That was a good game. That was really good. It was very difficult to play around. I actually ended up bringing Glimora, Frostmoth and Arboliver all the time. In each of them, so... And honestly, Morgan didn't do much in that game, but still did enough in the others. Mabostiff, as expected, was really good. Just being able to get those big, powerful crunches off. Like, he doesn't have any dark resist, and then the stakeout damage in game 2, that was really nice on that fourth switch. And then Sarah-Ledge was just good all round. It's just kind of annoying that I get into scenarios where I couldn't exactly get Bitter Blade recoveries. And he was still able to like chunk me with those hits. I definitely nearly threw that endgame a little bit by not just going for the Shadow Sneak into the Skeldurge and just getting rid of that and attacking with Mabostiff. Like I think I just win with relative ease, not relative ease, but like a lot cleaner if I hadn't done that. So if I just attacked and not panicked about it and just gone, you know what, he's not going to protect, just attack that slot, attack the other slot. I wasn't 100% sure if I outsped either. Like I know I outspeed I had a strong inkling that it was a Scarf set, so I didn't want to risk that. But yeah, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.